Today's recipe, we're gonna make a tarte à l'oignon gratiné. There's gonna have some cheese in it. And first of all, of course, we're rolling the dough. In one of my previous recipes, you can just click in. It's named fond de tarte, and it's how to prepare the base for any tart. Could be sweet or could be salty. Once it's been rolled to approximately that size, this is the form that we're going to use. So of course you have flour at the base in order to avoid sticking. You're gonna lift it carefully in order not to destroy, of course. We're going to unglue, and then once you have it ready, you're gonna place it over the base, and then I always bring inwards all the excess. Once you brought it all in, because this is what is going to hold the mixture, the egg, so you want to make sure it doesn't break. Once you brought it inside, then with a fork you have to make little holes, and then just to prevent air bubbles, which they would distort the surface of the base. Once you make sufficient holes, then this is going to go to the oven to be baked to golden brown. Okay, so the ingredients that we're gonna need the ingredients to be ready. So I always tell people to get 1 onion per person or per portion, so the onions are in rings. Then we have about 6 cloves of garlic. We have some herbs de Provence. I have about a teaspoon of paprika. I have some chives and sea salt and 4 eggs. So the first thing we're gonna need later for the mixture, some milk. When the pot is already hot, we're going to caramelize the onions. We need them to be soft. If you use them fresh, you could, but they will be a little bit bitter, and you want to soften up the texture so that the onions will be ready. We're going to add the garlic once they crystallize. In the other bowl, we're going to first put about half a liter of milk, and we're going to put 4 eggs. Once you have the 4 eggs in, I'm going to rinse my hand. Once you have the eggs inside, then you're going to beat the eggs in order to break the yolks. And at this point you can add the herbs in. I'm going to put the herb de Provence, the paprika, and the salt. The chives, I'm going to hang on to them until the end because I need them for the decoration. So you're going to bring it to an even texture. And in order to have a little bit of body into the mixture, we're going to add 2 large spoons of flour, all-purpose flour. At this point, I want to show you the filling is already mixed. We have the eggs, the herbe de Provence, the paprika, sea salt, and 2 spoons of flour. And the chives, of course, I mentioned we're gonna save them for the decoration at the very end. So, and the onions are right now pretty much crystallized. We're going to add on the garlic in, And we're going to saute lightly the garlic. Okay, now the fond de tarte is already baked. We wanted golden brown, about this, not more than that, because otherwise we'll begin to get burned. Then once we have it there, we're going to bring the onions and the garlic. They're already sauteed. And try to distribute it evenly over the tart. Of course, don't get too close to the edges because that will get stuck. Then, once you have an even surface, we're going to put the mixture with the eggs, paprika, herbe de Provence, and the sea salt. We're gonna place it over the tart. And then once everything is in, we're gonna put the cheese. I use Emmental. If you like a milder cheese, you can use mozzarella. And try to put it evenly over the surface in order to make the gratin. And this is ready to go to the oven. The chives is the last thing we're gonna use for decoration at the very end. Okay, the tarte Ognion is ready out of the oven. So I've been saving the chives only for decoration, and that will give it quite a bit of color and life to the finish of the tarte Ognion. Tarte Ognion gratiné. Bon appétit!